Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever the time of day it is in your neck of the woods. Welcome to Coffee with the Tigg and Friends for September 1, 2019. Almost done with this year. The unofficial end of summer is this weekend. Whoop-de-doos. Did we have a summer this year? Did anybody else have fun? It's good night for me. Yeah, we know you, King Mad Dog. We know you're half-ass backwards and inside out. So.
He gonna drown. He gonna drown. He gonna drown.
And I'm gonna bring Bill in now, right now, because he's here with me this morning. Here comes Bill. There's Bill. Say hi, Bill.
Am I? Hi, Bill.
Exactly what I thought you were gonna say. Yeah, okay. Well, this will just give you guys a little bit of update what's going on with me and my shows. We are in the process of getting ready to move, so not prop. By the way, I've got a new phone. Yay! Good for you. Process of getting ready to pack to move, so it's like all my time's tied up with that right now, and then in about a week or two we're going to start moving because they're going to let us move in early, so a lot of my free time is going to be consumed with that. So I'm hoping that come October 1st, 2nd, somewhere in there, I'll have the new internet hooked up. Well, yay, digital cable, no more satellite blinking in and out crap. And actually the satellite's doing absolutely perfect today, which is really weird. Well, not really. It's the way it's supposed to be. Perfect in every way, shape, or form, fashion. Well, they're even telling me bot's running element. Okay, well, wow. Okay. But by October, that first week of October, get back to doing a couple 4 streams a week with the trucking, get some more racing in, and hopefully we'll be pretty much back to normal. I know a month seems like a long time, but it is only 30 days. It's not that long. The show will continue to run every Sunday morning unless the last weekend of the month, for some reason or another, the new internet's not on or some kind of discombobulation. That is the only day I'm planning on maybe not running this show. I'm hoping to get it in every week, at least weekend, and let you guys know what's going on with me. That way you can keep up with it. Also keep up with my Twitter, because I do occasionally post up there that's something that's going on. It's easy to post on Twitter to do that. So camera's down here, Dan. Look at the camera. So anyway, we ran something really cool this weekend at Zoom, didn't we, Bill?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I love the cars. I actually didn't mind the track at all. Just don't know it. But that's not its fault. It's my fault. Yeah. But yeah, it was a blast. It was fun. It was fun.
The ACL.
I know why you had fun.
Well, yeah, that's only like my second win with Zoom. Then, of course, in a non-paying event again, non-points paying event again.
Yeah,
But those. All I did was drive the track. I didn't, like I always do. I go out and I just drive the track, and everybody else drives the win. And I just drive the track. That's why it kind of happened.
See what I typed?
What'd you type? Fun run champ.
Fun run champ.
Yeah, we ran the ACC ACL AC Legends with 60s prototypes. On
60s
prototypes. Actually, I could probably pull up
Spa 66.
I could pull up
mixed
video. I can pull up mixed video here because I shouldn't get in trouble for showing that since there's no movie, there's no music or anything. There's no.
What am I? I'm looking. Tigg live. I don't want to see a commercial.
Here, we'll pause this a second. This is really short because it really was not. It was fun racing, but we did a lot of alone racing on this track, but there's only 4 of us, and my internet being.
It was a bunch. There are no highlights. It's all lowlights.
It's me getting passed like 4 times for the lead.
And then followed by crashes.
Yeah.
The dreaded crash video. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it was a lot of fun. Actually, last night while she was sleeping, the wife, I went ahead and took them to the Lilskis, Bridgehampton, and they were a lot of fun there too. And you didn't have to mess with the space setup, the gearing, or anything. I mean, I think that track may be perfect for that car. It was a lot of fun driving.
Well, I was better in the McLaren, unfortunately.
The McLaren,
but
was actually the.
I was.
There goes Mick spinning out.
You know we can't see that.
Yeah, I know. It's coming. Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
You should.
I looked up. It was there a minute ago. Stupid thing. Let me see.
It's not here.
There we go. Now, let me rewind it.
There it is.
Yep, there it is.
What the heck?
I must have unclicked the button when I clicked it. That happens, double clicking. Nick thought he was going to run away with this thing, and nope.
Yeah. Look at the car. Look at the damage. It's all paint damage.
Yeah.
It turned into a barbecuer. I wish I could get a good picture of that car, because I actually the last time when I wrecked is because I was trying to take a screen grab as he was passing me. And I drove into a building or something and put me in the pits, and so I missed the last couple of laps.
I think that's in here. I think that is in here.
Look at there's me.
There's you.
There's me and the David Piper. There it is. That's one of the. That's yeah. Oh my gosh! And then when it gets stuck on its nose like that, it wouldn't get out.
Yeah, they have.
And then all of a sudden you'd be in the pits. Then you'd be in the pits.
They do have the negative space too close to the track. They need to expand whatever.
And Dave wasn't a cheater car. That's not equal to what we were driving.
Well, when I did the Bridgehampton race, the cheater car was the Chaparral. That thing was like 3 seconds faster than everybody else.
Well, it was. That's true in its day, when it was hot new thing. It was, but it didn't race against these kind of cars.
No,
it wasn't. They had the enclosed cockpit. The two. What is that? It's a 2E? 2E? No.
The 3F or something.
2G was
something.
No, it's 2 something. It's a 2 something. But anyway, it's just an enclosed cockpit.
Yeah.
And that might be available somewhere.
And it is small.
Yeah.
The car the Chaparral was like tiny. When I was watching some of my replay, it looked like it was like a toy. I mean, seriously, the driver didn't even look like he was sitting in the car. Well, he was. You can see he was sitting in the car, but he was. So much of him was exposed. It was amazing. Just like the real thing. They did a good job of wherever they made those models or converted them from. Who knows? What goes on, because a lot of those cars are actually in Grand Touring Legends. So couldn't tell you if they made them themselves, butchered them out. Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Well, that's why they're not readily found, is because Short Block Hero and Baza, they do pull stuff out of other mods, other sims, and the purist in the community frown on that. So
yeah.
Meanwhile, if they sit in GTR or GTL or whatever else they sit in, they just sit and die. Well, so I personally, I feel like, dudes, let somebody modernize your stuff. I mean, let it live on with a healthy credit. You should,
Oh, definitely.
Why let all that great work go to waste? Exactly. And that's what they do.
The AC it needs, like I was saying on the Facebook page, that we need Files a DMCA on it, whatever that is. We don't pay attention to that stuff. What we need is a 70s Daytona, because those cars actually ran there too, so, and a 70s Sebring, which is available in other sims, just not in AC yet.
What? It's an AC, isn't it? Yeah, that's an AC.
Not the 70s version. Not the 70s layout. 60s and 70s layout. Those cars would be so cool on those two layouts, I'm telling you. Well, the Bridgehampton was bumpy as you got to download Lil Ski's Bridgehampton. It's over at Race Department. Take these cars there, and just feel how bumpy that track is. That was amazing. That was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. There's the video post. There's my post of us the starting lineup on that. Fred or Dave says he'll find us.
I love that shot.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot. I wish we really need to. You need to crack down, Mad Dog. Get yourself all the stuff we have, and come join us, because we're a hell of a lot better than iRacing.
We're cheaper too. I'll charge you $6 a month. No, nothing wrong with iRacing if that's
your cup of tea, but
that's what you want.
We're friendlier.
That's what you do.
That driver in F2, there's people looking around for a video of his crash. I don't want
to what do you say? You're about to leave iRacing?
He's always say that.
Oh.
He says that every time he has a bad race, he says that. I don't even pay attention to that anymore. Honestly with you.
Oh my god. Did you see he just dropped he dropped a bomb on you.
Baby.
Mad Dog. He dropped a bomb on you.
And then give him a week and he'll be right back at it. I did take 22 pictures, which is basically the same as the highlight reel that we just watched.
Oh my gosh, there's 22 pictures in there?
Yeah.
I gotta find that. I didn't look at that.
I can pull that right up right now. I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah, let's look at the pictures. Bring up the pictures. I love that shot.
I love it too. It's a great shot.
Two T70s and a 330 and a 312 cheater car.
Yeah, but he ran out of gas.
It's so light.
He ran out of gas. So how did he run out of gas?
You don't put enough in. And you goose the crap. You goose the crap out of it all the time.
Yeah,
it's a little car with a little, Remember he was talking about 120 liters. I don't need that.
That was funny.
Famous last words. Famous last words. I didn't notice all that traffic up there.
We were too busy racing. I love the Corvair van. Right there, and then there's the couple of VW buses, and then what is that thing?
I can't see. That's a Ford. No, a Dodge. It's a Dodge. What did they call that?
No, I thought that was the Corvair van had the arrow headlights.
No, that's the Dodge like the little red wagon. It's called a Dodge.
I'm getting my cars confused now.
I can't remember. Look at those V-dubs. Lots of V-dubs. Oh, I remember you commenting on the V-dubs. I didn't, and I thought I didn't see that many V-dubs. I wasn't looking up there.
Yeah, when I was watching, trying to figure out their lines to the turns and stuff like that, that's when I saw all this stuff. But I love that. They did a nice job on the track. They just didn't make the runoff area big enough. That's all I got to say. When you fell through the whole track.
Oh, yeah. I think because of the changes in the elevations and everything, it messed it up.
Yeah, look at that.
You couldn't.
Look how
that produces holes.
Yeah, look how high that is. I mean, that's at least 500 feet high, because the start finish is down here, and this is way up here. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Mad Dog, you haven't raced in 2 weeks? What the heck? Why not?
We're preparing for the snowball. You should just do the dirt there. I hear the dirt's one of the best there after rFactor 1. That's what I hear.
There he goes again. There goes Dave.
Yep.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood. I think this is one of the last shots with all 4 of us in it. And then that's when everything starts falling up.
Chasing Vic down, trying to get a picture of him. Hey, Ari. Very trashed down, and that's a good picture of that. So that's gorgeous.
Yeah, that turned.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Look at that picture. That's like real. It looks so good.
And just imagine if I could ever afford the 8 gig video card I want, how gorgeous it's going to look after that. I'm saving pennies for that after freaking we get moved. Because that's the next thing on my list of things. I don't need one of those. I wish my base.
I'm afraid you need to start saving for a ground up, because your 8 gig probably won't be supported. It'll log jam at your processor, so there's no point in.
According to everything I read, it should what my specs should run that card, no issue.
No, it will log jam it. Trust me.
All right, so should I do a 4 gig then? Because I want to get better video quality for the time being.
They make an 8. What is that? A 570? A 570? Is that what it is? The graphic card, an 8 gig 570.
I think so.
Is that what that is?
I don't remember. It's on my wish.
I just saw something about. That. Why are they still working on this 570? That's interesting. I guess AMG is interested in keeping those older systems alive by doing stuff like that. So maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of think it will. I think it would logjam. Maybe you're gonna have to clock your processor some, which AMG loves to be clocked. They don't mind. Necking. Be right back. Shower time. It's about time you cleaned up.
Really?
Probably hasn't raced in 2 weeks. Hasn't showered in 2 weeks.
Probably hasn't showered in a month because he lives at home with Mumsy and Dete. No, I'm just teasing. This is one of the areas of this track where I know they took it from another sim, because these flags are very low quality. I've seen flags in AC where they look realistic as hell. These flags are really low quality, so that gives you the idea that it definitely can't.
Well, I think just because it's SPAL 66,
they still can.
They don't have the ability. They can't laser scan SPAL 66. I mean, they have to take it from something. You know?
And these flat people. Actually, the original track still exists. Remember, they're country roads.
Yeah, but it's going to be different. If it's,
I heard somebody say they were going to try to laser scan the original Monza. They were going to clear all the crap off of it, all the weeds growing up through the original track, and rescan that. That's what I've heard. You hear all kinds of weird shit.
Is this after the last pass before he bended it?
I'm not sure. I've lost track of where the hell we're at, but I just the graphics and the quality of it. This shot right here, especially, there's you back there. I think that's you way in the back. It looks
I can't see it because way there. I see it right there.
Yeah, way in the back.
You're in the way.
I'm in the way.
You're in the way.
I'm in the way. My big fat head.
I see me way back there. Is there another car up here, or is it just that? Oh, look at that. I remember this guy holding the flag there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of guys standing around the cows, the Porsche. There goes the boys.
Cows.
Yeah, this is that. I think that's just the first lap there, the first or second lap there when he finally got around me. This was kind of a cool picture.
They only turn on the track.
Hard, really difficult, like a grade 4 turn. It was fun.
You just gotta stop.
Yeah,
that's just all there is.
You know how many times? That's the corner I actually messed up the most because I wound up hitting those hard ass hay bales a couple times.
My problem coming out of that turn is as I goose it too soon and not going straight, and I'd spin it down into that inside of that turn.
I was
like, God, really? I need a lot more laps on that track to get
It's a lot
any kind.
in this car. Because if you do any other car, it's not going to feel the same.
Oh, I know. I kept thinking, yeah, I mean, you're doing 190 mile an hour. Just zipping through the countryside. I've seen so many videos of the early F1 cars on this track. I can't even. It's like, gee whiz, really?
A lot of that video.
And
is
I always thought,
Grand
man, they're
Prix,
nuts. They're
stock
they're
footage.
yeah, yeah. But when RF2 first came out, that was their big thing. Was 1967 or early, the early F1 on these old tracks, because that's all the tracks they had. They had old stuff. They either had the new street cars or they had the F1 66, 67, and then they had these tracks, and it drove me nuts. It's like, come on, I want some. How come you didn't do this? Why don't you do? But this goes back to that 69, 68 through 71 era, where the best era in motorsports, and sexy and crazy and
there's
look at that, great pictures. Look at those skid marks.
Yeah, that's
you and you and Dave again.
Yeah, that's the final
that's
pass.
You and Dave.
That's when he ran out of gas.
Oh, that is when he ran out of gas. I remember seeing that. I thought I might actually get to him, but then I got bended it.
Yeah, I saw that in the replay.
Because it even said, even Crucci said, "Hey, come on! If you hurry, you can get P3." Well, I didn't get there. That's Mick.
Yeah, and then he bids it after that because he goes to the outside instead of the inside. Because that's a really hard, even without other cars on the track, that's a hard braking corner to figure out. I was over braking it until I saw him running out of gas. Then I tried to short brake it, and that's when I kind of hit. That's what the skid marks are from me hitting the guardrail.
What I found with these cars is that if you're not all in, full on it, you can't handle it.
No.
They don't want to drive. They don't want to drive until they're at full song. I mean, when they're really sailing, it's like, wow, this is easy. And I was shocked. I'm 190 miles an hour, going 188 miles an hour, just filing along, turning, and everything's great. And I slowed down. That's when I had problems.
Yeah.
When I slowed down, that's when I got into rails and stuff like that. It's like, really?
Exactly.
I'm trying to be too cautious. You just got to tie your hair up in a knot and go for it.
When do you try Bridgehampton? That's one's that's really. I only put down like 2 decent laps, and I think my fastest was a 2:41.
Oh, I can imagine what it's going to be like.
That's going to be fun.
I know the bridge.
The bridge is fun. What is this? And Bilski did a great job with it, like he always does. And I think that was when I was reading the.
He loves it. He loves that track. That's one of his favorite tracks.
Yeah, he's only got 4 tracks. I thought he had more than that because I went to make sure I had all.
I think he's got 5.
4 on.
That's his second track. That's his second track.
He's got Lightning, New Jersey Motorsport Park Lightning. So that's where the one came from that we used.
Yep. I got my Hunger ring.
Yay! You got the Hungary ring.
There's
the winning.
There's my Hungary ring.
Since there's no flagger there, that's the closest to the finish line as I could get with the actual flagger in there with the green flag in his hand. And then there's the final finishing order. With everybody parked. And Bill saying yes. Okay, so that's all of that. Oh, that was fun. The video is not much more than just what you just saw in the pictures. That's the wild thing about it.
Yeah, it's not much longer than that. It's
been a year since I painted that one BTC car up, the Glenn Levitt car. Ooh. Oh yes, the rise to August 2019. I didn't even read this. I didn't have.
What's that?
The RISA announcement, the development, August 2019 development update. Oh, by the way, everybody's at ADAC in Nuremberg Ring. Gamer Muscle, Mitchie Hoyer, and Broadbent, Jimmy Broadbent. They're all there.
Oh yeah,
the three big names in sim racing are there.
Yeah, at the expo. Yeah.
Yep. That's going on right now.
Supposed to be some big announcements coming.
Yep.
Big announcement.
Well, look at that. Automobilista final DLC and DLC tracks and updates. So they're doing Donington Park. Our long overdue final AMS update is finally ready. Yeah, I have access to the beta, but I don't even play with it. $5, $6 for free for those audio season pass. I don't remember.
Was that the one that didn't work online?
No, this worked online. The only one that didn't work online for me right now, after I move, everything will work online, was Race Room. We did the trucks in this. Remember we tested on somebody's server with the...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I wonder how AMS is what? AMS2 is going to be October? Is that right?
I thought December.
I can't remember. I was thinking it's October. I wonder how much. Oh, it's weird because you can do PS2. It doesn't make sense. It's just because of their limits.
That's all. I was watching my ping. If you actually look in your upper right-hand corner when you're on a set of Corsa, it has a red number with it says P and then it has a number after it. That's actually
I've seen that.
Yeah, mine goes anywhere from 650 to 750. So,
mine hovers right around 60, 68 or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping,
which doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's because you have good internet. I'm hoping once I get to the digital cable, for $80, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but with everything we got going on, $80 is a lot of money. But we'll handle it though. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get 50 up and 5 down. So that's good. Settle everything out.
No, 5 up.
Yeah.
50 down.
Yeah. Well, right now I've got 100 up and 3 down. So, or 100 down, 3 up, and the 3 up. That's what kills the ping.
You don't have 100 down. You don't have 100 down. You have 50, 48 down is what it was.
Okay, I can never remember. I look at so much crap. I can never remember.
It wasn't.
I'm glad you got a better memory.
And who knows if you're getting it though? Have you done speed check just to see?
Well, right now I am getting it perfect. Everything is perfect because I've only dropped 23 frames. Usually at this point over the last month or so, I've dropped like 2,000 frames. So,
you were on that race yesterday. You were a little slidey around.
Yeah.
You weren't blinking out, but you were sliding across the track.
Yeah.
Because when we were practicing and I was going to go around you, you were kind of sliding through turns and stuff. It was hard to really know where you were.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was a little worried about that. Then you went way left, and that's when I went around you. But
I think I will.
that track is not easy to pass on.
No.
I guess it is if you got speed, you can just blow by somebody real quick. But if you don't,
Well, if you got a cheater car.
Or you got a cheater car like Dave did. No, he wasn't that much. Yeah. He wasn't really faster than we were. That's the funny thing.
He's just that hell of a good driver.
He's just quicker. He was quick. He's quicker than we were, is what it was.
Well, he's a damn good driver. When they figure out what kind of car would be a good match for him and Mick, it's gonna be fun sitting back in the back watching them duel it out. One of these races is going to come down to a duel because usually what's been happening is I've been watching, as we're watching, and you probably noticed this too. But one of them will make a huge mistake. Won't make a little mistake. They'll make a huge mistake where they wind up 5-10 seconds back of the other one, and they can never get caught up because they're both so fast. There's going to be one of these races where they're going to be neck and neck through the whole entire thing, and it's just going to be fun to watch from the back.
They've had moments of that.
Mm-hmm.
They've had moments of that, but you're right. One of them usually make us say, well, that's true of all of us.
Yeah.
It's all about mistakes. It's like who makes the first mistake. I got my win. I got my win at Laguna Seca in the Formula Fords because of their mistake. Tom and Mick's mistakes.
Right.
Because they got into each other, and that's how I, prevailed. But
your only points paying win. I still got to get one.
It'll come. Because we'll all make mistakes. You just got to be there when we make mistakes. That's,
Yeah.
And I haven't. There's been so much organizational crap lately.
I know.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to keep my mind into practice and everything. And it's like you guys are all practicing 3 times as much as I am, because I'm spending while you guys are practicing. I'm trying to get things worked out, and it's like, damn, it's just constantly. It makes you just want to pick one mod and 3 tracks and go around in your cycles because it's so much of a pain. It's like the stupid. I mean, and it's like I mean, Mick gave me that link to the thing about the GUID.
I don't even know what a
but
GUID
it never
is.
really. It's just your number. It's your number in your. You have to. You go into your settings. You go to the Steam settings, interface, and then you have to say yes to, what is it called? Something. There's something direct, Steam Direct something, and then it'll put a number, a big old long freaking 14-digit number or something up in your profile, and that number, if I have that number, I can assign a car to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because it turns out in the interface on the server, where I have to pick the cars to put up on the server so you can race them, and supposedly you don't even have to do that, but I don't know. It says that, someone said that, but in that little article, or in that thread that he put up, there's this one guy starts it out saying this is the way you do it, and then there's another guy saying no, you can do it like this, and I was like, they drive you nuts, but they never finish the thought. They never give you a full thought on what you're doing. It drives you nuts, because where are the details on what you're saying to do? Where are the details at? Because they don't exist. They don't ever put them down.
Well,
so I'm trying to figure this out.
Trying to explain
so
something to
I
somebody,
I start.
You hope
if they don't have an.
You're hoping they have at least a base understanding of what you're talking about. It's like when I tried to explain in Stenai, somebody said something about the opponent strength being too low. I sat there, well, this is what you got to do, and he says, I don't understand. Well, you sit there, you don't want to spend 20 minutes to explain something that takes 3 seconds to do.
Yeah, that's right. Do a video. I mean, that's why videos prevail in tutorials. They don't even speak over it. They're just showing you. And it's like, well, slow down. I don't even know where you were when you did that.
Yeah.
And, well, I went on the server, and I found there's this vertical pane running up the side that says something and entry lists. I thought, what's that? And I started pulling on it, trying to open it, and it wouldn't open. And I just clicked on it, and it opened. and it's this thing that I took. It's the thing I took the picture of and put on stun on, in that thread for us guys. And you put in the details. You put the car, you put the name, the team, and you put that GUID number in, and then what does it say? It doesn't say solve it. It almost says sorted or something like that. And it puts you on the right side in the list. Well, I did that on my car, and before, when I went on by myself, I couldn't get into my Mustang. I was getting into Justin's Mustang every time. It would not let me pick my car. Well, now it puts me in my car. And I got Mick set up because he gave me his GUID, but then there's only 170 Camaro in there. So, we don't know if it's... And I put another 70 Camaro in there, but it doesn't seem to recognize it. So, I don't know. He doesn't see it. It just says 1 of 1, even though there's 270 Camaros in that specific. It's really weird. You have to build the race, then you have to save it, and then it has it up there as a little save thing, so you can go back to it by just clicking on it. But I usually delete them because we make little changes and stuff. Anyway, so I think I got it solved, because when you go online now, like right now, I've got, because I'm trying to get Justin to practice with us so we can make sure he's up to speed. So I put Riverside Short and our cars in there, and if you go online right now on the server, you'll see all of us in the list. Even though you're the only one online, it'll show all the cars and all. So it looks like it's set up. So it seems like that's how you do it in AC. You set up a, and we were having the same problem with that prototypes mod. where we couldn't seem to get in the cars. Well, if we set it up beforehand with the GUID numbers, you can pick whatever car you want. And obviously, if you want to change cars, that's a problem. But as far as doing a race, you can do it, and you just they call it booking a race. I think is what they call it.
I did see that in there, and 99% of this stuff is like way over my head.
I know. Well, you're like me. You need to look at it to make it make sense.
Yeah.
And because you can tell me stuff all day long, and until I'm looking at it, I'm very visual oriented.
Same here.
It won't connect in my brain. Yeah, I know that about you. And then and it won't connect until you have a picture of it. It's like, okay, this is it. Oh, okay. It makes all the sense in the world when you're looking at it, but when you're hearing about it, it's like,
especially when 3 guys are trying to tell you 6 different ways of doing something. That's where I get confused.
That's what's hard, and that's what's hard throughout the sim world. Everybody seems to have. There's a different way to. There's several ways to do things. It's not like. And what's I think the worst thing about it is you go to the Sims website and there's no authoritative explanation of how to do it. It's like, really? How can you not explain this to us? You
put it in there.
But we can enjoy your game.
They don't.
You can enjoy. We can enjoy the game so much more if they would help us out a little.
Please take a moment to participate in a survey. Since when do they do surveys?
I don't know. Who?
The Valve hardware survey. I'll just leave that up there for now. I'll go pull up a set of Corsa here. Where the hell is the set of Corsa? Right there. Drop that down. Take the display off, because that'll screw things up. And a set of Corsa will pop up here in a moment. Hopefully.
Yeah, I know how that is. Where is it? Oh, Dave's. I'm surprised Dave didn't come in this morning.
Thank you for the follow. Hey, first time I've seen that come up in a while. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you. Y'all like that?
Who's following? Who's following you?
It didn't pop up. K86. I can't read that from here. 865 Fierce. That's who followed. Key 865 Fierce on Twitch.
Some stalker.
We generally do trucking here and sim racing, so but
oh my God.
This is our Sunday morning.
My God.
This is our Sunday morning fun talk show.
Chat 'em up. It's a chat 'em up show.
Yeah, we have fun. We're a bunch of fun loving guys. All the information to where to follow me is below. All the places I race are below. Well, Zoom is the only place I race right now, but
yeah. Zoom. Till he gets his iRacing account going.
I'm not going to do iRacing. I don't think I'll ever be able to afford it.
I get tempted sometimes, but then I think I don't need it. They're not doing what I want to do for the most part. I guess the only time I really think about it is when I think about going racing. Honestly, the only time I think is, painting these NXS cars. I'm feeling, I like to race these guys,
Oh, okay.
But then, all the obvious issues come up, and it's like I don't want to do that. So I will. Watching them on that Watkins Glen track, though, is just, I can watch them all day long.
I've watched the GT3s on there from a couple of people I follow on Twitch, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling...
It looks fun, but then you got to deal with, we're going to start out at the bottom. So we got to deal with all the...
I'm okay with that.
Bottom people, not the medium people. Let's see what happens.
Well, I'm the bottom. I'm the bottom guy. What are you talking about?
Well, you are the bottom guy. Yeah.
Someone come on?
No. We got a couple watchers, but no one's on here.
Says you're playing a server.
Yeah.
Are you on the server right now?
Yeah, I'm going on the server. OBS doesn't show the sim until you actually get on the sim. That's the weird on the track on especially a set of course. So it's loading all the cars right now on the server. Of course, we only have one 60. What am I in a 68 Camaro or 69 Camaro? I can't even remember.
68.
Yeah.
68. Although I have to say it is a 69, so it's easy to understand why you'd be testing.
Yeah. Well, I think it actually chose the ALC 70 Camaro for me. So
it's a 68.
It's
a 68. Mix in a 70 Camaro.
Oh, they put me in mixed Camaro. So
okay, so it's because I don't have your. It's because I don't have your GUID number.
Okay, we'll have to figure that out when we're done here.
Okay. Yeah, because then I can assign it to that car, and you'll only get your car.
You can walk me through that when we get done here, because that'll be.
Maybe I can. I've slept something. I put it up for Mick, and I was hoping he could figure it out again because I don't remember. Okay, so I did that. Hungering is in place. I need to put this into place. It needs to go.
Yes, he's talking about rFactor 1. There's a group called what is it? Keeping
rFactor Alive.
Yeah,
rFactor Alive is the name of the group that's doing the massively awesome.
Yeah, now
massively.
I'm in my car now, and I did find out.
How did you do that?
I just clicked this. I backed out and clicked on the right car.
Oh.
But I did find out.
Well, that helps, yeah.
I did find out that this camera sucks for sim racing. I got to use the other camera, but I did find out you can actually use the Soul without using Content Manager. But hey,
Why would you want to though? God, that Content Manager is so nice.
I'm having a hard time.
It's so much nicer than the game interface. The game interface is.
I'm so used to the game.
You just need to walk through. You just need to get on with Mick, and he'll walk you through it pretty good. He's pretty good at that, and I love it. I'm in and out of there. There's you can do with it. You can take renders with it. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's amazing. I wish we had that in RF2. Gosh, if we had that in RF2, it would change the world. That's what people are bitching about that. Saying, you know what, there's other games that have this that are older.
I saw a picture, and I may not have shared it, of the new interface, because it was a terrible picture. It was
what?
Somebody took a picture of the new interface that rFactor 2 is supposed to have. And it was a terrible picture. Who did
that?
I don't know, but I didn't share it because it was terrible. I don't think I did.
Oh, it's just a ghosty image, huh?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. So, it's just interesting to see all this stuff that's going around. Yeah, there's the original. Remember this setup? Oh, shit. Let me put this back on here. Let me take this image show off. Put the display capture back on. There we go.
Twitter.
The original sim setup that I had back in the day when I still had my Wii on my TV that I use as my monitor. And wasabi, peas, and coffee. Dave says that I'm a braver man than he is. I find that funny as hell. But yeah.
Tigger.
Yep. Tigger's still on. There's still 3 Tiggers on my desk. Still 3 of them.
I just can't. I'd do that. I'd have that set up, but I can't afford that fancy camera mount you got on your monitor.
Yeah, I painted those. I actually painted those black.
It didn't hold up.
No, after I took this picture, I painted the black. I looked at this picture.
I thought that's pretty good. I looked at that and I just laughed.
That's pretty ingenious.
Because it said right there, laugh. So I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was funny. So look at that. He's got GTL on too.
Yeah, that was a year ago, August 27th.
I have to tell you, I kept thinking about touring cars when I was on the spa yesterday.
Yeah,
I kept
so
thinking
did I. I kept thinking
touring cars might be interesting on that because you wouldn't have that flamethrower speed, and it'd be interesting.
That's what I was thinking when I did my practice run on Bridgehampton.
I don't know what.
Throwing some touring cars on there for Roblox, but I said no.
Yeah, you mentioned GT3 cars. I've been feeling like I might like to try some GT3 cars. I mean, I think it might be fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Actually, I was just reading about what's his name? What was that? It's not Daryl. The Andretti kid, the youngest one that just won that GT4 race in Pirelli Tire Championship.
Don't remember.
There's did you see that? That was Mick's car in that picture. I mean, Dave's car. See that? He had a picture of it right up there. Go back up.
Oh yeah.
Go back up.
Oh, yeah.
Go back.
Yeah.
Is that 312?
Yeah.
That red 312. That's what he was driving right there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's probably why he chose it.
Big cheater.
Where you at this morning? There's this TC America that's basically the BTC in America. It's basically the same car. They're beautiful. They're, the Alphas, the VWs, the V-Dubs, the Audis. I can't tell what this one is.
Oh, that's the TC class in the IMSA, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the Pirelli?
They were at the Glen. It doesn't say which series they're affiliated.
Oh no, that's where the Andretti kid won.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were GT4 cars, and I thought, I wonder if there's a set of GT4 cars, so that it's not GT3. GT4s are more like the street car. I mean, they're like race cars, but they're not.
They're BTC.
They're less beefed up
cars. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they are. It's basically the same as those, the BTC and the WTCR cars.
No, the GT4 is just like you got your Audi and your your McLaren and all that stuff. All those same cars. They race. That's where the Mustangs are racing in the GT4. They're not these little guys. Okay. They're like the GT3 cars, but they're GT4. They're just less octane, I guess is the best way to say it. Yeah, this is the Pirelli World Challenge there.
Okay.
See the Pirelli all over it?
Yeah.
Pirelli.
Above the yep.
Yeah, that's a strong series over here. That's a strong series. It doesn't, and they have a GT3 class, or I don't know if they call it that. I get confused. Because they raced that at Miller still.
Mm-hmm.
They raced that at
this weekend. This is
Watkins Glen.
Right now.
They raced it at Laguna. They raced at Laguna. I think they raced at Sonoma.
Oh, they
race at Coda. They're at Coda.
Yeah.
They race in Barber Motorsport Park, Road America. They're hitting all the classes. I mean, this is a truly American track series. I don't think they even go to Canada. I think it's an American series.
Here's something I didn't know. There's a Nissan 350. I think is what they're up to now, aren't they?
No, they're up to 370 now.
Well, here's one of them right here on the screen.
Is that really one?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Look at it.
So
next year there'll be some Supras in there probably.
Well, that Supra is a sweet looking car. I like the look of the car. I love the look of the car. I'm not a big Toyota fan, but I like the look of that car. Finally getting back to doing sports.
There's Beamers.
Yep.
Beamer.
Can't tell what that is.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Is that Turner? No, that's not Turner. That's a Beamer. It's a what do they call that car?
All right, I'll be I can't hold it anymore.
M3.
Can't hold it anymore. I'll be right back.
You better. I'll just flick these pictures through for you. Copart. What is it? Hitachi, I did that. AMPM. No. This is our quiet part of a show where you just take a nap and relax for a few minutes, gather your senses. And our show host will be back momentarily.
Yeah, I'm already back. Because when you drink that much coffee, sometimes I drank this whole thing while we're sitting here. So, yeah, when you drink that much coffee, that's that's part of my issue is I drink entirely too much coffee when I'm talking. You should see me at work. Oh, there you go. And look what else is in this series. Give it a second for it to show up on your screen, even though I'm not dropping that many frames now. Mazda MX-5. So
Five.
There's a Honda, whatever you want to call it. So I wish they would actually this is what I miss about not having speed, because all this crap used to be on speed.
That's a Honda.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Something went bye-bye.
What is that? That was a Honda too.
Yeah, there was a couple of Hondas in there.
TC America, TC class. Okay.
Yeah, I just wish that's the thing. We need a racing channel. Speed was our channel, and we done lost it. And that's the sad part about it. And yes, my Iowa boy did win again. My Iowa in the trucks. Nobody talks about it. I had to share from Twitter the picture of him.
Moffitt won it.
Moffitt. He's at
Mosport.
Yep.
Moffitt at Mosport.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I can tell? Because it's got that Gatorade sign on the wall.
That's where they were.
Castrol.
I got 99 sockets and not a 10 millimeter, ain't one of them. Take that the truth. They should have that on the wall. A whole stack of 10 millimeters. Because you're always losing.
Oh, hey, you know what? I've got 3 or 4 sets of tool or sockets, and that's always the one I can't find. So what I did is I went out and bought a bunch of them, stuck them on every extension I could find, stuck them on there. So I've always got one. That's the one. Okay. It's crazy, man.
Oh yes, and now they finally have got a loot crate for race fans, especially NASCAR. I did go on their site, and it is all NASCAR drivers, but it's called Speed Crate. Their first edition is Dale Earnhardt Jr. So there you go.
What are you talking about? What
you ever heard of Loot Crate? Have you ever heard of Loot Crate?
Nope.
You spend $10, $15, $20 a month, and they send you a whole bunch of sci-fi crap. Usually stuff nobody knows, off the wall.
Interesting.
Anime. So they finally got around. They've got one for women. They've got one for they got a ton for women, makeup boxes and all that stuff. It's a subscription thing. I think this was $50 for the first edition. I looked, but you get Dale Earnhardt stuff. You get a couple of koozies, a flag, a shirt, a hat.
Koozie, man. Oh, and this is called what again? Speed Crate.
Right.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, they just started doing it.
So how much is that? How much does that cost?
I think it was $50. Cancel anytime. But this particular one, let's go to the website. Let's see real quick. Because actually things are loading very fast today. $29.99 limited edition for the Dale Earnhardt.
Wow, to get that Earnhardt flag, man, they had to sell that out.
Yeah, well.
Pick your driver. Oh my God, there's no age. Oh, this is NASCAR. Okay, there's no AGM.
This is all NASCAR. This is who they're working on. It's Chase Elliott.
Oh my gosh.
Blaney.
They got both Earnhardts. There's it's got them all.
Yeah.
Danny, who's that guy?
And of course,
who that is.
Who? Which one?
Oh, it's Dale. If you hover over their name or their picture, it shows you who they are.
Yeah, Chase Elliott, Blaney, Bush, Johnson, Harvick,
Billy Byron.
Yeah.
Billy Byron.
He looks 12. He looks 12 years old. Even next to Kyle Larson, who is...
my wife comments. I always point him out on look at that kid. She goes, oh my God, how old is he?
Yeah.
And then you got a truck race on. And they're 17 years old. I mean, gee, really?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Why they have a Bubba Wallace is beyond me, other than the fact that he drives the 43.
Oh, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott setup's kind of useless. I don't like that.
Oh, you're on there now? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the website. Ryan Blaney. Now he's cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good kid. There's people
He's a
buying
cool
it.
guy.
There's people buy. Oh, 7 hours ago.
You got a flag, a T-shirt. I like the T-shirts.
All the liberals might be going nuts though because they
an old style trucker hat. He's got a mesh trucker hat. He's got a sign. What is that? They even go to grande sizes. That's pretty good.
Well,
who else they got?
I don't
good old Kyle's got it.
The liberals.
What's Kyle got?
The liberals probably won't buy this though because they only give 2 genders.
Oh yeah, yeah. But did you see that? Have you seen that? They're talking about NASCAR is sliding to the left because they're gonna go soft on the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whatever.
He's got a beer. Gonna do that?
He's got a beer bottle.
That's another stupid decision. A long line of stupid decisions.
They're just trying to.
That's actually $29 for that. Is pretty good.
Yeah,
because you know that's about what hats cost that much.
The T-shirts definitely cost that much. You know.
That Jimmy Johnson set's cool. A cool set.
Let's pull that up real quick.
What are those like wooden plaques or what is that? What is that?
I don't know what that is, and I don't know if you can blow it up or not. Oh yeah, it looks like. Oh, you know what the Jimmy?
Looks like
it's a bottle cap. You put it up on the wall. It's a bottle cap remover.
Oh, I see it. It's a like bottle opener.
Yeah, that's kind of
for your bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My beer's twist top. Sorry.
Hey, I'm so poor right now that I can only afford a 6-pack of hammies for $5. So there you go.
Hammies. It's the water. No, that's Olympia. No, it's hams. No, that's crystal. What was that? Hams. The crystal clear water. Hams. That's what Bubba's got.
American classic premium beer born in the lands of sky blue water. See? Sky blue
water. Yep.
See, that's
the Bubba setup's pretty cool. You got yourself a almost petty blue hat and a jersey looking shirt. I don't know if that's just a picture of a die cast, I guess is what it is.
Oh, you probably get a die cast. Actually, well, cause
I don't think it's a die cast. I think it's a picture of a die cast. Well, it doesn't say what you get.
No, it doesn't. But I think that is a die cast. I think you're getting a die cast with this set.
Really?
Yeah.
For $29?
It's probably a what?
Must be a 64.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a 64. Because there's nothing else here other than a T-shirt and a hat.
I like the T-shirt. The T-shirt's cool.
Yeah, I just wish it had somebody else's name other than Bubba Wallace on it. Eric Amarillo, they should have sucked him up when they had the chance.
He's not. Oh, there's an armadillo in there. He's in there. Let's see what he gets. When you get an armadillo, ooh, you get a couple koozies. You get a
bottle koozies. Bottle koozies.
You got a what do you call it?
I think that's a license
plastic
plate. And you get a
license plate. Cool, nice hat. Yeah. You got a nice hat.
Yeah.
You got a lanyard. Yeah, that's not a bad setup. This is the cheapest way to do this. I mean, you gotta be crazy not to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I would, this is not my stuff. If there was an AJ one, I'd get it. But
yeah, if there was somebody actually,
I like the flags. The flags are cool. I like the flags. I like that you get a T-shirt and a hat. That's really, that's cool.
They need
bottle opener.
When they bring more drivers in, we'll see what they get now. And there is a Dale Earnhardt Jr. I didn't even see that on here.
Yeah, they're both senior and junior. Crate.
Moot crate. Oh, you get that stupid sticker.
That's
one of those.
That's
from years
smart.
ago.
That's
right there on the wall.
That's a smart. I'm not going to tell you what my favorite driver is.
Hey, you're your favorite driver. Will never be on there because AJ Allmendinger's not driving.
No, not anymore. Is Kyle in there? Is Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
Larson. There he is.
Larson's in there.
Larson's in there. He's got a nice setup.
Byron's got a flag. That's worth it just there. That's $50 right there.
Who does?
Byron.
Who does?
Byron has a flag, a T-shirt, and a
Billy Byron,
and a magnet by the looks of it.
Billy Byron, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You look good if you're Byron's your boy. He's got the pole for this race today. So, what time is
Every
it? Oh,
month
okay.
you get 4 to 5 items picked just from. So if you pick one driver, that's all you ever get.
I don't know. I can't believe they're just going to keep sending you.
Or you 4 to 5 items.
We also feature exclusive items not available in the store. Every month you get 3 to 5 items picked just for Alex Bowman fans, over $50 retail value. That's true. That's true, including apparel, accessories. So are you saying you don't get all of this in this thing? You get some of these things?
They have other.
They don't tell you. That's the whole
called,
idea.
They have stuff called.
I'd
be
pissed off if I didn't get it. If I didn't get it, what's that?
They have something called a speed pack. It says
Joey.
Yeah, there's all kinds.
God, why does Joey got a driver? Oh, Pinzel, his cool stuff. His stuff is cool.
Yeah.
His stuff is cool. You got a nice license plate holder, chrome. You get a red T-shirt and a Pinzel hat, and nice sign. If that's what you get. Oh, what does Curdy get? Curdy Bush. What's your doppelganger get you? Ooh, cool.
I just found Matt Denabetto.
Look.
You can go. Scroll up to the top and click pick your driver. Everybody's.
And it has that?
Everybody's in here.
Oh, everybody's in. Okay, so pick your driver. Is there Benedetto's in here?
Yeah, where? Benedetto, Clinton Boyer, Matt.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hemrick Jr. Hamlin. Hey, the cheater! The cheater's in here.
Who's the cheater?
Hamlin.
Oh, Hamlin. God. So what? Oh, the car was too low.
Yeah.
Car was too low.
Ryan Priest. Still not my boy, but I would do it.
Ryan Priest. He's in my car. He's a good driver. I have to admit he's a good driver. Paul Menard. Menard's in there. He doesn't. So they don't have any stuff.
His beard is gray. He's so old.
he should be doing better on road courses. He started off.
He should be. Courses. Clinton Boyer.
Should.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Brad.
Yep.
Brad Dorkolowski. Oh, you get discount tire. You don't even get the beer stuff. Oh, they don't want to send out the beer stuff. That's why. So that means that Kevin Harvick is going to be in. Yep. No, he's in a Busch. He's got Busch Gear swag.
Well,
That's Busch beer. So I'm surprised. So why isn't light beer in the?
Probably because that could be light beer's decision too. You never know.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to lay low.
Mm-hmm. Because they don't.
Truex has got a camouflaged hat. That's cool. He's got a nice setup. I don't want a white T-shirt though. I'd never want a white T-shirt.
I don't want any color T-shirt other than coffee color because I always spill coffee down in front of them.
That's what I'm saying. See what old Boyer does. Boyer's got a nice license plate holder too. Good looking flag. Yeah, you could get your man cave set up real nice with this stuff.
Oh, I got my man cave set up real nice. What do you see?
What's the junior got? What's the junior's got? He's got no sponsor on his stuff. It's all the junior.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Nationwide. That's what he's got. I bet you they sell the hell out of that.
Oh yeah, they're
senior stuff though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everybody says, yeah, I've had this for 20. I've worn this cap for 50 years. Yeah, right. You're a liar too, Hamlin. Good gosh, you know that's gonna like it. Yeah. Although I had to say, I watched him on that show with Kyle Petty and Rutledge Wood. And he came off pretty nice, I have to say.
Oh, he's good at schmoozing. He's very good at schmoozing.
He's just such a whiner. I can't handle the wine.
Great schmoozer.
I can't handle the wine, man. There's nothing here
for who?
For Priest.
Really?
Yeah, they had nothing there. I think I've looked at them all now. Who didn't I look at? Why didn't I look at some of these? Daniel Hemrick, I didn't look at. Junior. Yeah, I looked at them all.
Daniel Suarez is under clearance.
Is he? That doesn't bode well, does it?
Well,
Is he under clearance?
Junior's under clearance too. Oh,
is there any AJ stuff? Maybe are they expecting sponsor changes? Is that what? Look at Martin Truex. Maybe he's got old stuff. Wow. There's a bunch of nice stuff in there. No, it's all not. Oh, there's a 78. There's a 78 hat and a 78.
All 78 stuff.
Beach towel.
119.
Ooh, that's good. Why can't they have an AJ? Ooh, look at that Hooters cap.
Hooters cap? What Hooters cap?
Bill Elliott. Chase Elliott. Clearance. His clearance is a Hooters cap, a cool looking worn Hooters cap. Yeah, that's a good looking setup for his.
That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a tumbler and a T-shirt.
Wow. I don't know how it got here. It says clearance, and I'm saying it says Chase Elliott clearance. It shows a blue T-shirt, Hooters, and number 9 Hooters orange cap, keychain, and two lanyards, and a license plate.
That's all I'm getting under clearance. That's weird. Huh. Austin Dillon's on here.
Freaky.
Awesome.
Ryan, new.
There's some cool stuff with the 3 Dillon stuff.
Yeah, there's
the window.
Yeah, you can get to 70.
So there you go, guys. There's the perfect place to sell your merch.
There's some.
They don't have the Tigg.
There's some They have some Lowe's Jimmy Johnson stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's some Brad Keselowski in the Miller Lite car stuff right there in the clearance. Boyer, he's koozied up. Oh, the petty cap's cool. And the Bubba Wallace stuff, there's a cool STP hat. That's cool. Let's see what. Oh, he's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, look, he's got a Shamrock shirt too.
Yeah. See how that came?
A cool flag. Mm-hmm. What is that? It's a tumbler. I like that red and blue 43 cap. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
The one.
Let's see, show me. Is there another picture of that? Just only $11.99 for. That's cheap for a ball cap. I mean,
it really is.
I mean, they want $29 for a ball cap. I mean, it's crazy.
If you want one that says the Tigg on it, it's like $27. So there you go.
Are you still live right now?
Yeah, we're still live. We haven't closed the show. We should close the show though, because we've been.
Where's the AJ Allmendinger stuff?
Isn't any. So now you got all you need to know about what's going on in, of course, my little world again.
And Speed Crate. Speed Crate ought to be.
They ought to pay me for
that'd be a great.
They ought to pay me.
Yeah, they should.
Because
that'll hook you up,
all of 5 people have seen it.
They've all seen it. They've all seen it now. Everything on there.
All 5 people have seen it now. So there you go. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and of course, I'd like to thank my sponsors for everything they do, especially my wife for letting me sit back here and play games, though not too much this month or next, August and September. Of course, Bill for always being there all the time for everything, sponsoring and putting up the Zoom race while putting up with me when I'm in a bad mood. So
yeah, somebody's got to do it when the wife won't.
Exactly. Bill, Tom,
and they won't let me. They won't let me ship alcohol. So so.
Hammies, $6, $5 a 6-pack.
Hammies, that's your new sponsor, Hammies.
Well, we ought to change it to Hams and get away from Bass Ale, because you can't find Bass Ale anywhere in America anymore. So
I'm looking up Ham's beer. Right.
All right.
Oh my God! Oh, look at that! That could be cool because of the can. The can is cool because it's dark blue on the bottom and gold on the top. Oh, that could be a really sharp. Holy crap! I'm collecting this stuff. I'm collecting it.
And just don't forget, of course, to always have Wasabi Peas. Now, I wish that's the thing that's bothering me. Why there's no Wasabi Peas logo? Because you can't just get this logo. They don't have just this logo on the internet, which really bothers me. Just need the logo, and it's a pain in the ass trying to cut it off of the pictures of the can, because it's got all the peas on it. Makes it difficult. But anyway, Tom, Nick, Dave, I can't think of everybody's name. All my sponsors and supporters, thank you very much for everything you do. We digress like we normally do. And thanks everybody who watches.
Digression.
You know, digression is our middle name. Oh yeah,
Digression.
we gotta put this up just one time. Just to play a few seconds. Just play a few seconds of that one. We gotta play a few seconds of this one too, because we do trucking on the show.
Hurl. Hurl.
You love it, you know you do. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back definitely next Sunday with another Madcap edition of Coffee with the Tigg and Friends. I may sneak in a stream in. Don't guarantee anything. I may sneak one in eventually during the week because I'm really missing the interaction with all you people. I really do. All the guys who watch, you know. So you know, I used to have guys that watch nightly. Now, you know, it's been a month now. So I will try to do something this week. Don't know when. Can't promise any dates. Can't even promise that it's actually going to happen. I'm just going to try do it one time during the week. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all the support from everybody in the world. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.